Hey everyone, today we are looking at the Yamaha MGX12V digital mixing console. If you're thinking about stepping up from a basic analog mixer, or just want something that can handle both audio and video work without a ton of extra gear, this might be the unit for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, the biggest hesitation I see with buyers in this space is whether they really need a digital mixer when analog ones are cheaper and simpler. The truth is, if you're running live streams, podcasts with multiple mics, or even small video shoots where you need to mix audio and video together, the MGX12V starts to make sense. It's not just about having more channels, it's about having the right tools to manage them without a separate audio interface or video capture card. That alone can save you a lot of desk space and cable clutter. Let me break down where this mixer actually shines in real use. First, the tactile faders and 4.3-inch touchscreen are a game-changer once you're past the initial learning curve. You're not scrolling through menus on a tiny screen, you're adjusting EQ, effects, and routing with physical knobs and faders. That matters when you live and need to make quick changes. The 5 control knobs below the screen give you instant access to the most important parameters: gain, EQ bands, effects sends without digging through layers of menus. It's the kind of thing that feels slow on paper, but feels fast in practice. Another practical strength is the I/O setup. You've got 8 XLR inputs with Yamaha's new MGX preamps, which give you up to 86 dB of gain range. That's useful if you're working with dynamic mics or need to boost quiet sources without adding noise. Then there's Bluetooth audio input, which is perfect for dropping in phone audio, backing tracks, or even a Zoom call without plugging anything in. And if you're doing video work, the USB HDMI interface with 4K pass-through and capture means you can route audio and video together in one device. That's not something you'll find on most audio mixers, and it's a big reason this unit stands out for content creators. Now, let's talk about the software bundle. It includes Cubase AI, WaveLab Cast LE, and a basic FX suite, plus access to Steinberg Plus. If you're already familiar with Cubase, this is a solid entry point to upgrade your workflow. If you're not, the learning curve might feel steep, but the built-in effects and routing tools are enough to get you started without buying extra plugins. That said, don't expect this to replace a full DAW for serious production. It's more about live mixing, streaming, and basic post-production. Where this mixer might fall short is if you're purely doing live sound for bands or large venues. The MGX12V is compact for what it does, but it's still a 12-channel mixer, so it's not going to replace a full-sized live console. Also, while the touchscreen is responsive, it's not as precise as a dedicated control surface. If you're doing complex automation or need to recall scenes quickly, you might find yourself wanting more tactile feedback. So, who should buy this? If you're a podcaster, streamer, or small video producer who needs to mix audio and video in one unit, this is a smart choice. It's also great for musicians who want to record demos or live sessions without a separate interface. The built-in DSP and effects save you from buying extra gear, and the software bundle gives you a starting point for editing and mastering. Who should skip it? If you're only doing live sound for bands or need more than 12 channels, look elsewhere. If you're not comfortable with digital mixers or don't need the video integration, an analog mixer or a simpler digital unit will be more straightforward. The hidden trade-off here is the learning curve. Digital mixers like this offer way more flexibility, but they also require more setup time. You'll need to spend some time learning the workflow, especially if you're used to analog mixers. The good news is that once you're set up, the workflow is smooth, and the tactile controls make it feel more like a high-end analog mixer than a computer-based setup. In the end, the Yamaha MGX12V is a solid investment if you need the audio or video integration and the extra channels without a ton of extra gear. It's not the cheapest option, but it's not overpriced for what it does. If you're on the fence, check out the link in the description to see if it fits your setup. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.